Hi there folks, and welcome to another Quarantine Trivia Short Round. My name's Sean, I'll be your quiz master as usual. So today's short round is going to be all about Harry Potter. So as usual we have 10 questions, in and out, keep it simple. The questions are not too easy but not too difficult I think, so I think you'll have some fun doing these. So if you think you know your Harry Potter, it's time to test it. Here we go, question number 1. Nice easy one to start with. What is Harry's Patronus? I would certainly hope that you get this. Okay, so again, what is Harry's Patronus? Okay, question number 2. During the course of the 7 books, there have been 7 Defence Against the Dark Arts teachers. Name as many as you can, so 1 point for each. So famously, the Defence Against the Dark Arts teacher never lasted for more than 1 year, or 1 book. So there's 7 of them, 7 books, 7 teachers. Name them. Give you a little bit of time to think on this one. Okay, if you need a bit more time, you can pause the video, but otherwise we're going to move on, okay? So, question number 3. Who's missing from this list? Ron, Percy, Fred, Ginny, Bill, George, and who? Again, hopefully a nice easy one. But who is missing? Ron, Percy, Fred, Ginny, Bill, George, and who? Okay, question number 4. So name the unregistered animagi that we meet in the books and movies. Okay, so I don't think there's no actual difference between the books and the movies. They all appear in both. But name all of the unregistered animagi. So again, 1 point for each of these. Of course, just to make it fun, we're not telling you how many there are. Okay, so again, if you need more time, give the video a quick pause. Otherwise, we'll move on. Question number 5. Which country does Victor Crumb play for at Quidditch? Okay, so Victor Crumb plays at international level in Quidditch. Which country does he play for? Okay, question number 6. So, what present is traditionally given to a wizard on their 17th birthday? Okay, so in this case, if I remember rightly, it was Harry got his from Molly Weasley gave it to him, or from the Weasleys, for obvious reasons. So, what present is traditionally given to a wizard on their 17th birthday? Question number 7. Who runs the Three Broomsticks pub in Hogsmeade? Okay. So if you're going out for a butter beer and you want to pop into Hogsmeade, who are you likely to have serving you? Okay, question number 8. Which Quidditch team does Ron Weasley support? Okay. I don't think they're a particularly good Quidditch team, but they're his team. So who does Ron Weasley support? And question number 9. What was Severus Snape's mother called? Okay, so what was Severus Snape's mother called? Okay, and question number 10, last one in the quiz here before we go on to the answers. What were the name of Molly Weasley's brothers who died in the First Wizarding War? Okay, so again, what were the names of Molly Weasley's brothers who died in the First Wizarding War? So again, 1 point for each. Again, not telling you how many there are. Okay, so again, if you need a bit more time, pause the video, just rewind it if you need to see any of the questions again, but otherwise we're going to move on to the answers. Just before we do that though, if you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook, if you can give the video a like, a share, a subscribe, any other social media options that are out there, do them. It's very much appreciated. And also up at the top left of the video here, there's a URL, kidsneededucation.org. That is a charity here in Cambodia that we try and raise money for. It's the only free primary school in Phnom Penh. And basically, if you're able to share, a pound, a dollar, or whatever your local currency is, it would be very much appreciated. We provide all these quizzes for free, but if you're enjoying them, obviously feel free to give a quick donation there. Okay, so moving on to the answers. Here we go. So question number 1, what is Harry's Patronus? That is of course a stag, just like his dad. Okay, so it is a stag. Question number 2, during the course of the 7 books there have been 7 defense against the dark arts teachers. Name as many as you can, so 1 point for each, so we'll go through each of these. So, Year 1, Quirinus Quirrell. Year 2, Gilderoy Lockhart. Year 3 was Remus Lupin. Year 4, I put Alistair Moody down because that's kind of who everyone thought he was, although it was actually Bartemius Crouch Jr. or Barty Crouch Jr. So if you got either of those for the 4th year, you get the point. Don't get one for if you put both of them, though, that's just being smart. The Year 5 was the lovely Dolores Umbridge. Year 6 was Severus Snape, finally got the job he always wanted. And Year 7 was Amicus Carrow. Now, I'll put that in. Now, again, in Year 7, they were actually just teaching it as Dark Arts, but it was essentially the same class. So, we have decided to put his name in there. Amicus Carrow. Lovely fella. Okay, so, moving on to question number 3. Who's missing from this list? Ron, Percy, Fred, Ginny, Bill, George, and who? That's, of course, Charlie. That is the list of the Weasley children. So question number 4. Name the unregistered animagi that we meet in the books or movies. Now, I hope you managed to get all of these, but if not, there were 4 of them. Those 4 were James Potter, Sirius Black, and Peter Pettigrew, who were all part of the Marauders. And the 4th was Rita Skeeter. Okay, so she flew about as a little beetle to get all her stories. Okay, so point for each of those names that you got. Moving on to question number 5. Now this is, which country does Victor Crumb play for at Quidditch? That is of course Bulgaria. Okay, that's where we first see and hear about him at the beginning of the Goblet of Fire during the World Cup. Okay. Question number 6. What present is traditionally given to a wizard on their 17th birthday? That is a watch. As I said, Molly gave one of her brother's watches to Harry on his 17th birthday. I think it was a bit beaten up, but he appreciated it all the same. And obviously that will then tie into our last question a little bit. But moving on now to question number 7, who runs the Three Broomsticks pub in Hogsmeade? Well, that is Madame Rosmerta. Okay, obviously before she had the Imperious Curse put on her. Well, she had the Imperious Curse put on her while she was still running it as well. That's what made her useful. Question number 8, which Quidditch team does Ron Weasley support? Well, Ron supports the Chudley Cannons. Okay, so again, I don't think they're a particularly good Quidditch team, but they're his team. Question number 9, what was Severus Snape's mother called? So now this had a bit of a tie-in, obviously, to the whole Half-Blood Prince book and the mystery of the Half-Blood Prince. Snape's mother was Eileen Prince. Okay, so Eileen Prince was his mother. That's where he took the Prince part of the Half-Blood Prince name. And finally, our last question, question number 10. What were the name of Molly Weasley's brothers who died during the First Wizarding War? Well, they were Gideon and Fabian Pruitt. So 1 point for each of those. Now, as I think it was Alistair Moody told Harry that it took 5 Death Eaters to take down this pair, so they seemed pretty ferocious. They were original members of the Order of the Phoenix. Okay, so that's the end of our quiz. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do enjoy it, obviously we've got more content about, either on our YouTube channel or on Facebook at facebook.com/quarantinetriv, or also on our website at quarantinetrivia.seanholroyd.com. So as I say, you can give us a like, a follow, a share, a subscribe, whatever social media options are out there, just spread the word. And if you, as I say, if you do subscribe or follow, you'll keep up to date with our latest content, which we're putting out regularly. And if you do have any comments, any feedback, feel free to drop us a message or put something in the comments, and we'll get back to you. Otherwise, thank you very much for taking part, and I hope you enjoyed the quiz. Thank you, and goodbye.